easy workouts here at Strong Healthy Seniors. Why we advocate for easy workouts. And, first of all, let's talk about exercise. Now, we all know that exercise benefits us, but let's talk about actual studies that have shown this. Now, it seems like there may be a lack of knowledge or appreciation for the study that by the CDC that shows that 150 minutes of moderate physical activity per week, maybe 20 minutes per day, can decrease our risk of all-cause mortality, dying from uh, diseases, a lot of different causes, by 30%, 31%, up to 31%. That's a lot. So we should really appreciate that exercise, just a little exercise, can really benefit us. But when we look out here in this world, we see that difficult, demanding exercise programs are suggested for people, and many seniors think that that's all that's available for them. If you exercise, it has to be something real demanding. No pain, no gain, right? Well, that may not necessarily be true because let's talk about it. Let's talk about what's going on in this world today. Okay, I'm going to draw pictures of it. Let's take the world, and here's the world, and there's countries there. Okay, so demanding exercise programs might help a few people. These different continents. There's a few people. You might see them on Instagram, and how sustainable that is questionable, and how even healthy it is to to push yourself that far it could be questionable. You get close to overtraining. It can cause injuries, can cause and whether it's all that healthy is kind of questionable, to be honest. I mean, it could be for some people. They look healthy, but when we're looking at just a few people. Well, when we think about the world and how many people there are in the world, let's say that an exercise program, instead of being demanding and difficult, is very easy, and that many people can do it. It's easy to get started. It's not hard at all. You can start it, and where a difficult, demanding exercise program may be difficult to stay consistent with, an easy program you can stay consistent with it, can't you? And consistency is really the key, because we don't want to just be a flash in the pan. We don't want to just be someone who's a star for a little while and then who knows what happens to them. No, here's what we want. Here's these countries again, these continents. These are just, we want for everybody, everybody, everybody in this world, and no matter where they are, everybody in this world to exercise, to 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 focus on good nutrition, exercise and nutrition. It's not that hard. We talk about it a lot. We talk about studies that show that if people just eat properly and exercise, they can improve their chance of living a long life substantially. They can fight off health issues that are painful and uncomfortable, to say the least, and expensive and time consuming. Instead, we could be living our lives in relative happiness, you know. And so that's why we advocate for easy exercise programs here. Um, if we make it easy enough, and we make on Strong Healthy Seniors, the channel that I'm a part of, we probably make exercise as easy as anybody that I've ever seen. I mean, it starts at the very, very beginning of exercise and it progresses to wherever you need to be. It doesn't just guess where you need to be and throw you in there and make you overtrain and make it too demanding and force you. No, it makes it easy. As easy as it could possibly be. Because really, the lifestyle in this world today doesn't lend us toward the type of physical activity that people used to get when they, we've got a lot of modern conveniences and things that makes it a different world for us where we don't get as much physical activity. We just don't get as much exercise as we used to. So we kind of have to make us do something that's not really natural for us to formally take out time in our day, a little time, and dedicate that time to just getting a little physical activity to improve our lives. And it's not that hard to do. So this video, this presentation I tried to do, the reason I wanted to depict it is because I don't know if I did it too well, but it stands out to me that people are kind of daunted by the misinformation and all that's out there. Where do you even start? Well, there's studies that kind of lead us toward that. There's studies that show that certain types of cholesterol are really bad for us. People don't seem to talk about it that much, but it's a huge thing when the number one killer of people on this planet is heart disease and cardiovascular and blood vessel related and those strokes, and it's related to clogged arteries and things that's generally caused by a lot of times by bad cholesterol that comes from certain foods that we can easily find out about and change. And it's much better than we think. I'll tell you that these I'll just say whole food plant-based diets is very good benefit for us. Let's just say that. So that, along with a little physical activity, can make a huge difference in our lives. So that's all I wanted to say to you today about why we advocate and why we do and why we've created and come here every day to promote easy exercise. It's not because we're weak or we think it's a weak way to be. It's the strong way to be. The strong way to be is to just do it and do it consistently. And you really can't unless it's easy. And you really can't reach everybody. I'd like to reach not just a lot of people. I would like for it to be viral, where people say, it becomes to be a worldwide thing. That people realize that easy, consistent exercise and just modest changes in our diet, wise choices in our diet makes a tremendous difference in our health. It helps us go from very, very sick people. Now, I've seen that heart disease and cardiovascular arterial disease, things like that, kills a lot of people. There's a lot of people sick. Not just the people that are dying, but, suffering from it. How many in this world? So many. Millions and millions and millions. So if we could just change it where, when we get older, we just can't eat like we did when we were kids anymore. Let's not kid ourselves. We can't. And, I think this is the reason why that a lot of workouts don't work out for people because they try to make it too hard. Make it easy. On my channel, on this channel, we show you some very easy workouts. I'm going to be doing a free 90-day senior workout course. It starts from the beginning. I mean, the very beginning, that I think practically anybody can do. If you can't do this, you really can't do anything, because it just starts at the beginning. And it takes you in 90 days to a pretty demanding, not as demanding as I was talking about before, like being, overly demanding, but it'll make a big difference. It'll improve your strength in a progressive way that allows your body to adapt properly. You're not overtraining. If you get adequate rest and you eat properly and you exercise consistently like this, just easily, what a tremendous difference it could make in your life. I just want to encourage you to try to do that and to join me here. Join me here on this channel, Strong Healthy Seniors, okay? And on my YouTube channel, I'll be posting it's a playlist that'll have at least 90 videos day to day. I urge you to begin at the beginning. Like they say, a journey of 1,000 miles or whatever begins with one step. And same here. This fitness journey, this life-changing fitness journey that I'm proposing for people, begins with just one simple repetition. Okay? And it's just easy to do. And then we just keep going. And we do it every day. It gets to be a habit. It should be a habit. It gets so consistent that we do it every day. It should be a habit to be healthy. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining me. My name is Bill, and please join me in my 90-day senior fitness course. It's free to everybody. Just here to help you. And you might notice there's some things missing from what everybody else says that I don't say on my channel. I'm just here for you. Okay? This is free of charge. And I just urge you to join me. That's all I ask. Just give me a little effort. Join me every day. Let's have fun with it. Let's get healthy, strong, improve our flexibility, our balance, our life, for our families, our friends, our loved ones, and ourselves. Okay? So we'll do this. So thanks for joining me again. Everybody have a nice day. And we'll see you next time on Strong Healthy Seniors.